Hello everybody, I know, it's been a while, and yes, I am working a beard. I have some serious news to talk about, so let's just go ahead and ignore the fact that I haven't posted something in a really long time, like months. Just jump right over that and talk about a few things. First, so I had a Real Contender YouTube channel, I had a Real Contender Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and all that stuff and a website, and what happened was, let's just say, some technical difficulties. And my YouTube channel ended up just vanishing. It's very sad. All of the subscribers and people that I had gathered up are gone, and so are most of my videos. But it's okay, because I decided to take the opportunity to reset, kind of tighten the screws a little bit, make sure that I was doing what I wanted to be doing. It turns out I had to change a few things. So I have a new YouTube channel. It's still the same website, it's the same everything, but Real Contender's identity has kind of changed a little bit. I want Real Contender one day to be my production company. So instead of Real Contender being the YouTube channel, it's now going to be Real Contender Presents. Blah de blah de blah. Whatever the project is that I'm working on, it'll be Real Contender Presents. Insert project name here. So this actually is now Real Contender Presents The CJ Way. The reason I called it that is because, well, my name is CJ and I'm doing it my way, aka The CJ Way. And with a new name comes a newfound purpose. So what happened was my sister-in-law actually asked me, CJ, what do you want to do in the film industry? And I said, I want to spread positive messages through entertainment. And she's like, why? And I'm like, because it's a good thing to do. Why? Like, what? It's just good. But why do you want to do it? And my mind kind of blew up a little bit, and I realized I didn't really have a reason why. I believed it was good. Why did I believe it was good? How do I want to go about spreading positive messages? And what are positive messages? Do I actually mean positive messages, or do I mean constructive messages, or do I mean progressive messages, or do I mean, I don't know. There's lots of things that I could mean, so I really had to figure it out. My whole life changed when I had one specific experience. My life didn't change in that one moment, but what happened was, in that one experience, in that one moment, my mind was opened. I saw the world in a completely different way, and it reset my priorities and reset my goals and sent me down a path that then changed my entire life. And I am who I am, where I am, with who I am with the dreams that I have, because of this one experience. And I realized that that's what I want to do with entertainment as a whole, with stories. I want to create stories that make people open their minds and maybe see things a little bit differently than how they saw them before, so that if change is down the road, your mind is now open to it. And I realized that that's what I want to do. And it's not necessarily always through positive messages. I might have to tell a story that mentions things that you might not have thought about that aren't necessarily positive. It's not that I want to share positive messages and only positive messages. I want to share messages that have a purpose, that have a reason, that can make you see something else differently. So that's my goal, that's my purpose. So that's what I want to do with the CJ Way YouTube channel. I want to still document my goings on in me trying to make it in the film industry. I want to document everything that happens and everything that's interesting, but I want to present it through stories. I just spit. Did you see that? I want to present these things that happen to me in story form, and hopefully in a way that will open your mind and make you see something that you maybe couldn't have seen before the story. That's the goal. Will it happen every time? Probably not. Not probably not. No. no, it won't happen every time. But that's going to be the goal, and that's going to be the purpose behind this YouTube channel. So that's that. So let's update you on what's been going on. I got a job, which is good. Happy day. I'll tell you about that later. We're doing okay. It's been extremely difficult, and I'll go into more of those difficulties in a later video. But this one is for kind of the overall arching picture right now. So I'm working. I have actually switched to online school instead of campus school. I was going to campus school for the big reason of networking, and it turns out that it wasn't the networking opportunities that I hoped it would be. And so I'm going to change my networking opportunities to church and to work and to social life instead of specifically school. I'm still getting a degree in entertainment business, still learning at a rapid rate. Everything's still great that way, but I'm just doing it online. Also, with the change of Real Contender, I've actually made a good friend. His name is Brandon Porter. He works a much more stellar beard than I do, and he's kind of a weird dude in the best of ways. And you know what that means? It means he's creative. That's exactly what he is. He is a writer and a very talented one at that. And he sees the world completely differently than the way that I see the world, and I love it. And I've tried my hand at writing and realized that's not my forte, but it is definitely his forte. So we've partnered up together, and not that there's a whole lot to own, but together we own Real Contender. We have big dreams for it. We're hoping to turn it into a production company and have several different productions going on, which is a very nice segue into Real Contender's first production. I guess technically this is Real Contender's first production, but this is me with a round light and a phone talking. Doesn't really count. No, our first production, it is an episodic podcast called Under the Citadel. I'm not going to tell you a whole lot about it, but I will tell you that it launches on September 7th. We have a very talented voice actor who's coming in to, well, do the voices, because that's what he does. We also have a composer that's making music for us. I'm producing and promoting it, and then Brandon is writing it. And I'm telling you, I've seen the scripts. They're good. They're fun. They're interesting. They're intriguing. They present reality in a very funky, fun way, and you guys should be excited for it. September 7th, that will launch. Keep an eye out for the kind of the promotional things that we're going to be doing. I'm really excited about it. They're going to be like 20-minute episodes, 20 to 30-minute episodes. That's all I'm going to tell you for now. Be excited for it because I'm ecstatic for it. We're doing a podcast because it takes very little to no money to produce a podcast. That's our first production. Once we get that up and rolling, several months of getting those, kind of getting routine with those, we'll probably start another production. That right now is the big exciting news. Under the Citadel, launching September 7th. I think that's about it. So, all of you that subscribed to the channel before, if you could, do it again because I've lost all of them. I'm also going to start to put up an email list on realcontender.com so that if you want to be updated every time one of these gets published or when Under the Citadel launches, you can do it for that as well. Go put your email in. I won't bug you too much, I promise. Subscribe, follow us on Facebook. Thank you guys for everything, for sticking it out, for being here, even though it's been several months since I published something. So you guys rock. I love you all. Boom.